Well, there's a big question mark over the cost of mortgages in 2013. Certainly they are going to remain with base rates we expect at their historic low of 0.5%. I'm not sure that mortgages are going to get more expensive, but they are going to become more accessible, which is really what house buyers in particular are looking for. Well, there's a considerable divergence of opinion on future direction of house prices next year. Some people are now talking about house prices continuing to fall. They're on a gradual slide if you look at the land registry in the Halifax. Personally, I think that we might start to see a bit of a bounce as we start to see the impact of funding for lending coming through. I think we're going to see more people being able to access mortgages, and as a result, demand will increase, which will drive up prices and rents. Well, there's no question that first-time buyers have been squeezed out of the market through 2012. They're competing with buy-to-let landlords and those who are getting government subsidies, shared ownership schemes, first buy, new buy, for example, all helping some first-time buyers to compete with the majority who don't have that kind of luxury. First-time buyers, frankly, need to concentrate on three things. They need to save money in order to be able to afford the huge deposits that lenders require. They need to save money in order to deal with the huge expenses that come with buying a house, stamp duty, legal costs, etc. And thirdly, they need to save money in order to be able to afford all the inevitable costs that go with doing up the house once they've found it and being able to purchase it to be able to move in. Most importantly, don't panic. In fact, you're not, I don't think, stuck with an interest-only mortgage. I do think that we've seen the end of the era of the interest-only mortgage, but provided that you took it on board and were able to afford the repayments and knew what you were signing up for. Of course, you've got coming down the line eventually in 25 years' time or thereabouts, the big problem of paying back the principal sum, the capital sum that you've borrowed for the cost of the house. If you've reached retirement age and you are struggling to meet your financial commitments, for example, your mortgage repayments, then the very first thing you should do is to speak to your lender. One of the big differences that we've seen this time from previous housing crises where mortgages have become unaffordable is that we haven't seen the usual tsunami of repossessions that we would expect to see, and that's because there's been much greater forbearance from mortgage lenders who have not wanted to turf people out of their houses. People should not panic. Provided you have an adult, mature dialogue with your lender, you will find that actually most lenders will make huge efforts to ensure that you, first of all, stay in your property and that you continue to be able to meet your repayments as you can afford to do so.